how are we? We're here to talk about a card in on Saturday in Kazakhstan. Not many people know about this, not many people talk about this, but don't worry, I got you. We've got to focus on boxing, not just boxing in the UK or in America. We've got to talk about other ones, especially if some of the fighters are, potential world level fighters. So in this card in Kazakhstan, there's three main guys I'm going to be focusing with, two welterweights and one heavyweight. So yeah. So the first might as well start with the headliner, Daniyar Yeleussinov. He's 10-0. He's going to be fighting for Daniyar Yeleussinov is a 2016 Olympian. He's 10-0 now. He's had 6 KOs, but the last 3 fights has all been stoppages, so he's coming into his own. He was signed by Eddie Hearn in his own. He stopped Indongo in his last fight, but they've now he's no more with DAZN and Matchroom. I don't know why. Eddie Hearn hasn't really gone into the reason why. It's a shame because I like him as a welterweight. It's not just the other top guys we're going to be mentioning. We've got to be mentioning guys like this, not just Butz Ennis, Virgil Ortiz, Conor Benn, not all those. You've got to talk about guys like Yeleussinov. Well, I don't know. We see how he goes in this fight. I mean, who is he fighting? He's fighting a guy called Juan Leal. He's a 15-1. This should be an easy fight for Yeleussinov because Juan Leal he's had one loss, and that was a loss against an unexperienced journeyman in 2017. So we're fighting someone. To be fighting someone like Yeleussinov with such pedigree, 2016 Olympian, like I said, 10-0, stopped his last 3 opponents. I can't see him getting that W against Yeleussinov in his home turf, Kazakhstan. Moving on to the second welterweight on this card, Turarov, 24-0. It's quite weird because I thought Turarov was a light welter. I thought he was going to be in that golden contract for the MTK show, but don't know what happened. He got pulled out. I don't know. I've got to ask Lee Eaton why was an MTK promoter why Turarov wasn't in that. Maybe he's just outgrown that weight, but now he's campaigning at welterweight. He's going to be fighting a 40-year-old called Saeed from Egypt. Saeed, 21-1. I mean, looks like a good record, but he's though he's got only one loss against a 16-0 fighter. He's 40, and Turarov is meant to be the best welterweight at the moment. It's between him and Yeleussinov, and they're like both fighting at world stage. So if you can't beat up a 40-year-old with one loss who's not known from Egypt, then there's no point talking about him. And the last fighter on this card is Ivan Drykrov. I apologize if I don't pronounce this Kazakh name, if I'm butchering it, but I'm not from there and I'm trying my best to pronounce these names. But yeah, Ivan Drykrov is a 10-0 fighter. He's going to be fighting Ustinov, who's past his prime, really. Ustinov, what is he, 36? He's had about over 40 fights, but he got stopped by Joe Joyce and Michael Hunter back to back. I've seen him spar Derek Chisora years ago before Chisora fought Tyson Fury for the second time. He was the one who injured Derek Chisora's hand, and then before Derek Chisora injured himself, he was just dog walking Ustinov. So Ustinov is just there for the taking, especially fighting against Ivan with the pedigree of Ivan, who's had a strong amateur pedigree. He's beaten Yololov, who's now the Olympic and world champion in the amateurs. Now is now a pro. I think that guy's got about 10 KOs. 10 fights, 10 KOs, just like Ivan. Ivan has also fought like the who's in the amateurs, the Joe Joyce, um, Tony Yoka. He also beat a Jagba as well. So he's there or thereabouts. 10 fights, 10 KOs. I expect to see another KO if he's the guy he's meant to be. This is the guys we're looking to see at world stages when the top tier finish what they're doing. Well, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna post a video of these three fighters all together now in the press conference. Here he is. The rest of them on the card. I'm just gonna post it up. Not many of them guys I know. A lot of them Kazakhs, debutants fighting debutants, and yeah, this is the card from Kazakhstan. Just for I'll update you guys on fights that other people might not mention. Uncle T signing out.